What's up? What's Is that good?
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Big Sky Live. I'm Katie Hendrickson, and this is my co-host, Brad Forkner.
Thank you, Katie. There's actually been a lot going on around Big Sky lately. Senior project presentations are coming up on May 12th, and the community members are invited to come and watch. We have a lot of great, really diverse presentations, everything from welding and glass blowing to making a comic book and directing a play. So it should be a really good time with a lot of great different projects.
Another thing coming soon is Job Fair.
Yeah, that's right. They have over 90 employers coming to look specifically for high school-age students to work there, and they actually do interviews at the fair, and some people are offered jobs on the spot, so it's a really great time.
Well, hopefully everyone takes the advantage of the great opportunity. It's Wednesday, April 28th from 3 to 7 at Sentinel High School's gym.
All right, but before we get too serious in the whole job fair and senior project things, let's rewind a little bit and look back at Easter.
That's right. Abby, Misty, Kendra, and Amanda have a segment on the lighter side of Easter. Let's take a look.
Hi, this is Kendra Cousino reporting for Big Sky Live. This Easter Sunday was a beautiful day across western Montana, and we are here at Big Sky High School interviewing high school students about what they did on Easter.
Hi, and what did you do for Easter?
I had Easter dinner and I went on an Easter egg hunt with the neighbors.
That's awesome. Hi, what did you do for Easter?
I went to Lolo, to my brother's house, with all 18 of my brothers and sisters and my cousins.
That sounds exciting. Hi, what do you do for Easter?
Normally for Easter, we go up to Flathead Lake, and we normally have an Easter egg hunt. A big tradition we have is we have a money egg, and there's like $25, $30 in an egg, and then whoever finds it gets the money. And then we also take a big ice-cold dip into Flathead Lake.
That sounds exciting. Hi, what did you do for Easter?
I went to my grandma's house.
That sounds cool.
For our interviews, now let's go to Amanda to learn facts about Easter from around the world.
Its hidden symbolisms. Along with being a fun and enjoyable Easter tradition, eggs also stand for new life and renewal. Eggs were used as presents to loved ones to show their feelings for one another. This has been Amanda Spaulding for Big Sky Live.
Hey, Katie, I forgot to ask you how your day off on Friday was.
Oh, it was so nice. I was able to relax and enjoy the sun. How was yours?
Mine was really good, too. It's really nice to have a day off from school every once in a while.
Did you know the reason why we even had it off was because of District Music Festival?
Oh, yeah. Isn't that where the bands and choirs from all three of the high schools got together and performed?
Yeah, that's right. They were graded on performance, and Big Sky did really well. All 4 bands and all 3 choirs got superior, which is the highest mark you can get.
And on top of that, there were 15 band students and 18 choir students that scored superior on their solo performances. So they'll get the chance to go on to state in Helena and perform there.
In other music news, did you hear Jurassic 5 is coming on May 9th?
I did, actually, and the reggae group Toots and the Metalls will be at the University Ballroom on April 30th, so I'm really excited about that. Are you going to go to the concert?
I can't. I have to babysit.
You know, that actually may not be a problem. Do you know the construction site across the street from the school?
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
That's actually the new site for the Fort Courage Daycare Center. They're building it there. So maybe you could drop the kids off there.
That'd be so nice. Then I could go to the concert.
Yeah, why don't we go check in with Amy and see if the building will be done in time.
Hi, I'm Amy Knudsen, and behind me is a construction crew who has been working on a new building in a new location. What location, might you ask? Across the street from Big Sky High School. When I first started to notice the construction, I began to wonder what building was going to be built. So we sent out our crew to give you the real story.
The size of the current building is 4,000 square feet. However, the new building will be increased to 24,000 square feet. The parents are very excited to make this move, but most of the children don't understand what's going on. The only concerns of moving next to a high school are litter control and cleanliness. The Fort Courage Child Care planned to enter the new building on July 1st, 2004.
Courage Child Care has 106 students enrolled, but at their current facility, they can only hold 70 students a day. With their new building, they will be able to hold all the children each day. The children are very excited and ready to make their move.
Thank you for the update, Amy.
Hey Brad, have you been noticing a lot of creative writing and artwork around Big Sky? Where's it all coming from?
That's actually Big Sky students submitting to Airy, the school's literary magazine.
Oh, that's right. And aren't you the art editor?
Yes, I am, and we're actually right in the middle of production of the book. We got over 300 great poetry and prose submissions from students and a whole ton of great artwork. So now we're just taking all those submissions and compiling them into a book of all the great work from students at Big Sky.
And last year's book won the highest award, something only 41 schools get in the nation.
That's right, they did. And you know, as long as we're talking about Airy and poetry, why don't we show our poem segment?
That's a good idea. The poem is written and read by Amanda Pullman. Let's take a look. But first, we have some intentional bloopers.
Smashing Beauty, is that loud enough? Is that how loud it is? I don't want to read my own poem. Why don't you read it?
No, you have to.
I'll just say you wrote it. I feel weird. Okay. Smashing Beauty by Amanda Pullman. The happiness is overflowing. I cannot keep from smiling. And everywhere I go, anything can make me laugh. I wake up to the sun pouring through my blinds, and the music that seems to make everything a little more bright. As I arise, I think to myself, nothing can get me down. The day is fresh and new. Once out the door and into the world, everything begins to crash, and the once gorgeous sky seems to be not so bright, and music just doesn't sound the same. As the day ends and I crawl into bed, I fall asleep waiting until I awake. The next morning to start the routine of a wonderful day waiting to be smashed by the world.
I really like that. Amanda's a good writer.
Yeah, we seem to have a lot of great writers at Big Sky. Not only people in the Airy magazine, but there's also a student named Matt Englund.
That's right. He wrote a play for a senior project, and the play will actually open tonight at 7:30 in the Big Sky Cafetorium, and then it will play again Friday night.
Is that the play that performed at the Montana State Thespian Convention?
Actually, yeah, it is, and I got to see it there, and I have to say it was really well done. I thought the writing was excellent.
And it's Wednesday and Friday, right?
Yeah, it is, actually, and in between those performances on Thursday, the comedic hypnotist Terrence B. will be coming, and that's actually a fundraiser for student government, so everyone should go there and support student government in that.
Hey, weren't you on the stage last year?
Yeah, but let's not talk about that right now.
Okay, but it was pretty funny.
So anyway, the drama department has quite a few performances coming up. On May 6th and 7th, they're having their annual dance concert, and last year's show was really amazing, so I'm sure this year will be even better. Then, on May 18th, they're having a benefit dinner and an improv show. So the money from the benefit dinner will be going to the Ronald McDonald House, and then there'll be an improv show for entertainment.
Another show that's coming up is one written by Jackie Blake. Opens May 20th. Sounds like drama department has a lot on their hands.
They have, actually, and we have a segment on Matt Englund's play, so why don't we take a look at that?
Sounds good to me.
Big Sky's drama department is currently in production of another play, but this time it's not the teacher who's in charge of the show. For his senior project, Matt Englund wrote and is currently directing the play Something to Induce Nausea. But putting on a 3-act play is no small task. What made Matt decide to take on such a difficult job?
Well, I've always really liked drama and writing as well. I've done skits for the Big Sky Drama Department's Cabaret, and I've always had fun with those, so I thought this would be a good thing to do.
The play follows the story of the drama department's untalented cast trying to put on a play. Knowing that Matt is an active drama student makes one wonder what exactly inspired him to write this play.
Well, I've been in several drama classes throughout my life and encountered several different people who were just interesting characters, and I decided I'd try to work them all into one play.
Backstage, the cast works and jokes around, making the work lighter. Crystal Gottlieb shares her opinion of the other cast members.
Oh, I hate the cast. Totally hate them. Can't stand any one of them. No, in all actuality, they're all great.
Though rehearsals began in January, work on the play started as far back as last summer when Matt started writing the play.
Well, I started in the summer and originally planned to have it done before the school year, but writer's block put a stop to that. So I wound up getting it all done close to the end of winter break.
Despite his troubles with writer's block, Matt finished the play in time to perform the first act at the Montana State Thespian Convention in February. Now the cast is preparing for the April 21st and 23rd performances of all 3 acts of Something to Induce Nausea. Performances are at 7, so you can still catch tonight's show, or you can go see Friday's show. Whatever you do, be sure to see it because it is an amazing show.
Okay, now I have to see it.
I think you definitely should. It's going to be great and really funny.
What day did you say it was?
Weren't you just listening to the segment?
I was, but there's so much going on. I can hardly keep track.
All right, well, why don't we go take a look at the community calendar, and maybe that'll help get you straightened out.
Certainly hope so.
Thanks, guys. During the past few weeks, Big Sky has been extremely busy with the beginning of their spring activities. I'm here to update you on the upcoming events. To start off, softball will be held at home First View on April 24th at 12 o'clock. On the 27th, First Hellgate at 4:30. On May 8th, Helena High and Capital will be visiting us at 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock. On the 15th, Great Falls, High Bozeman, and CMR are here at 11, 1, and 3 o'clock. And finally, on the 20th, our Big Sky girls will be taking on Sentinel at 5 o'clock. For tennis on April 24th, Missoula Mixed Doubles will be held at 9 o'clock May 1st. Missoula County Public Schools Invitational is at 9 o'clock. Big Sky and Hellgate will play at 4 o'clock on May 4th. CMR and Great Falls High will be coming down on May 7th at 3 and 5. For track, the top 10 athletes in each event will be coming to Missoula to compete at 3:30 on April 27th. Polson and Ronan will be taking on Big Sky at 4 o'clock on April 30th. And finally, on May 13th, the Greg Vice City meet will begin at 4 o'clock. Thanks. This has been Katie Harrison. Back to you.
Are you good to go now?
I think so.
All right, well then let's move on to the next part of our show. Today we've got something a little bit different for you. In light of senior projects, we've brought 2 seniors from Big Sky on the show, and we're going to interview them about their projects. But first, we're going to take a look at a clip from what our own Paul Stokey is doing for his senior project. He and another student are making a movie, so why don't we go ahead and look at a preview of that. All right, looks like the movie's going to be pretty good. So here we have our guests with Shane and Paul, and they're going to tell us a little bit about their senior projects.
Let's go ahead and start asking the question, and you can answer one by one.
Okay, sir. So first, why don't you each tell us what you're doing for your project?
Making a snowmobile video. I'm making a film on this ancient war play stuff. It's kind of fun, swords and stuff.
All right, so now how did you two come up for your idea for your senior projects?
I love snowmobiling. I always enjoyed it. I had a video camera and thought I'd just put some clips together and some music and call it good. My film, we wanted to make a film, my friend and I, for our senior projects. We didn't know what we were going to make. And we came up with this idea that we were going to have a battle scene between people with swords on a playground. And that's basically how we made our film.
Okay, so what's the worst thing that happened during the making of your senior projects? Did anything go terribly wrong?
Not a whole lot, just figuring out how to use all the equipment, editing.
Jackson? Was that difficult to learn?
It's not too bad once you get the hang of it. We had problems with people showing up on the mornings. We wanted them to show up at like 7 in the morning over spring break and stuff. And this last Friday we had off. We had problems with some actors showing up. Not too bad. Last Friday, not enough people showed up so we could shoot, so we didn't get our movie finished. But we're really close. We got 2 scenes left. So.
Was that pretty frustrating for you?
It was bad, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, we know we can get it another time, and maybe 5 minutes of shooting, and we'll be finished. So.
Great. Well, how are you feeling now that senior project presentations are rapidly approaching?
I'm getting a little nervous. I don't have my project done. Like I said before, I'm pretty much finished. My project isn't actually the movie, it's the making of the movie. So I'm pretty much finished with mine. I'm not too worried about the presentation. I'm a good speaker, so, or at least I think I am. So that's good.
All right, so what are each of your plans for next year?
Thinking about the military. I'm going to go to the university here and take media arts, which is basically the same thing that I'm doing now with the TV show and making films on the side.
So your senior project definitely has a lot to do with your future career plans.
Oh, I hope so. I mean, you never know, but I hope it will be what I want it to be, so, and what I want to be.
All right, well, for the last question, we have a debated one. So, honestly, what do you think about the senior projects in schools?
I don't like them. I don't think they're necessary because I would have made this movie even if I wasn't going to do it for my senior project. I did it for my senior project. I would have made it anyways. So really, it makes no difference to me. But I mean, it would be nice not to have to worry about it in senior year.
All right. So Shane, you said you didn't like them. Why is that? Is this something that's particularly hard to do?
You got enough things going on when you're senior. And then you have a huge project you got to do. You got to write a big paper.
Yeah.
Spend weekends.
There's a lot of time commitment to put in there.
Yeah, you got enough to worry about.
All right. Well, that's about all the time we have. So thank you guys for coming on the show, and good luck with your presentations.
Well, this has been another episode of Big Sky Live.
Thanks for watching, and join us next time.
Bye.
See ya, everyone.
Fade to black or something. They're sitting out here looking like goobers.